What's up, guys? It's your boy, Shawn-jose. I just wanted to come talk to you guys real quick. Wow, this table's too high. But, and let you guys know that I am coming up. So MajesticAF Fuck is going to be on a hiatus for a while because I come to realize that, like, even though I really want to help people, this is my new setup in my room. So we're just doing this as a practice run, a pilot. So be adjusting shit as I tell you to talk about this. So I've come to realize that, like, I was trying so hard to help people, but when it comes to mental health issues, it's hard to help people when you're going through this stuff. And there's a bunch of chain of events that happen, such as me getting robbed, van got stolen, and me being a hippie as fuck. It's like, whatever happens. Spike Spiegel, Cowboy Bebop. So it was hard for me to keep MajesticAF, to keep going. Plus, with the laptop going missing, my boy, who I'm talking on right now, plus with a couple other hookups, my boy Nick Martin hooked it up. Thank you so much. I didn't want you thinking I just got a laptop and all these hookups. I weren't using it. And then, I got to give a shout out to my favorite people, the Merrimans, for helping me out for the time being. So, I started a new project. I talked to my sponsors. They've okayed it. The new project is going to be Smoke 'em if you fucking got 'em. Not the fucking. But smoke 'em if you got 'em. Because anyone that knows that terminology, smoke 'em if you got 'em, means basically do whatever you got to do if you have the means to do it. So, what I want to do is smoke 'em if you got 'em. I have a couple notes here. I'm going to be posting an email that's directly just for Smoke 'em if you got 'em podcast. So you guys can shoot up questions, anonymous questions, topics, relationship advice, etc., things like that. So we're going to have more interaction with you guys, my followers, and stuff like that during the live episodes. Or even if you post it and we get it for next week, you know what I mean? We'll read it and we'll put it into effect that way. And then I will have a co-host. See, I've been trying to get a co-host on one of the shows for the longest time. I had Mr. Jeffrey Pushman up in New York for a while. He was more of like his co-host, double, triple guest. But I'm going to have a fucking co-host, which is so exciting for me. I will be able to introduce him or her. I'm going to leave you in the dark when it comes to that. So I still got to get the approval from the sponsors to check it off. But bam! And so a lot of things got delayed with the things that happened to me with MajesticAF. And it broke my heart. So I'm not saying MajesticAF Season 2 not going to be finished. But it's going to be on a little hiatus until I can get mentally back in the groove and force done. Doesn't mean that MajesticAF, the mission just stops. We are still going to be combating the 22 a day, every day. We are still going to be addressing and stopping the stigma of mental health, even with Smoke 'em if you got 'em. So, Smoke 'em if you got 'em is going to be more of a laid-back conversation. I'm going to have you guys be able to call me during the live thing. I'll put you guys on speakerphone, have you guys questions for my guests and stuff. It's going to be more interactive with you guys. And that's what I think will be fun. It could be an episode just about me bullshitting the whole time. A current event, such as what's going on in Afghanistan right now, which breaks every veteran's heart. So please pray for Afghanistan. I got two guys that have been giving me details that were happening during Afghanistan. It's one of my sponsors. I got to do a shout out to those guys, Save Our Allies, Tim Kennedy and Nick from Article 15, what they did, going over there themselves and getting the American people out and getting our allies out as many as they can. You guys are amazing people. You are true fucking leaders, and I really appreciate what you guys did. This is why you guys are literally on my leaderboard and my idol board that I have. Is because what you guys do for the veteran community and what you guys do just as veterans to show that how compassionate we got. We are fucking war dogs, but at the same time, we are trying to fucking be good and spread good in the world when hearts and minds the mission was. So anyway, sorry for that rant. But my whole thing is, so with smoking with you guys gonna be more laid back, more chill, you know. And it's gonna be fun, man. I had a hard time trying with all the messages. Not that I appreciated it. MajesticAF helped me with my mental health issues, my depression, and stuff like that, and PTSD and stuff. So it helped me out a lot with that, but at the same time, not that I didn't mind it. I fucking loved the messages and stuff, and I just felt bad. Look, I wasn't giving it my all. I wasn't being consistent because I was dealing with my own mental health. So, with that being said, I wasn't able to help as many people and give it my whole push forward that I wanted to give, because like I was doing my own stuff. Like, how can I help you guys or help people when I can't even fucking help myself, bro? You know what I'm saying? So like, with that being said, I gotta check out this light real quick, see if it works. You know what I'm saying? Boom! We got some light in this bitch. So I just want to get this. I'm also checking the mic out as well on this new and approved hookup, brought to you by Apple. And I got one of my first guests that's gonna be down here besides my co-host. Is he doesn't know it yet. He probably will see this and be like, "What the fuck?" He's road tripping right now. It's no other than that man right there. I don't know if you know who that is. That man right there. Not Jessica. Jessica, I miss you. I don't know why you don't message me, return my calls and stuff. I hope everything's okay. I hope my Maddie girl's okay. I saw that Jamie had a baby. Tell her congratulations. Fuck, I can tell her. She did say happy birthday to me the other day. As you see, I'm still rocking the birthday shit. Even though August is over. I had an amazing birthday, by the way, with a couple good friends. You know how it is when you get older. But it's no other than that stud right there. The guy himself. Big P Styles. I'm just going to check him into being on it. And hopefully Ayla too. So, I'm not covering up. But, so this is just to inform you what's going on. I'm not saying MajesticAF is over with together. It was just very stressful. Like, I would be booking guests that would bail at the last second, or tell me all week that they were, yo, yeah, we're down, and then not answer my phone calls after the day before. Because I took a lot of time, so like I wrote questions, I sent all the questions to be pre-approved by the guest, so they wouldn't be blindsided. I asked them. I would book a backup guest that would normally fall through too, because I had them booked later on in the season, and people just didn't get it. I would give them months in advance as being booked. So now, like with this podcast, it's just gonna be me, like, and my co-host. So even if we don't have a guest, we're just gonna be doing banter anyway. So we're just gonna be fucking talking. So, it's still gonna be posted to YouTube. MajesticAF's YouTube. That's youtube.com/MajesticAF845. I believe, or MajesticAF. You guys know it. It's still gonna be on, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Spotify, all those good platforms. I'm also gonna be on. Now I'm also gonna be on live on Twitter. I don't know what that's called now. LinkedIn, Facebook, of course, YouTube, and VK for a good buddy of mine who's across the pond. He told me to download VK, so doing this live on VK too. I'm getting more followers out there across the pond. But Oh, and Anchor, of course. So with that being said, I'm going to bring Smoke 'em If You Got 'em. Is going to be one of the best podcasts I could ever imagine. The pilot episode will be coming out soon. That turns YouTube TV, but that's the only way I know what to call it. So it's very early in the morning right now. I've been, working on this shit. Fucking setting up this. I figured I'd do a test run, make sure all my equipment was working, because I'm believing to bring it to you probably Friday. We don't have the set day and time that we're going to do it every week or do it bi-weekly yet. I do want to respect other friends of mine that have their podcasts on certain times and stuff, because I'm not trying to be a thug and something like that. Wow, my late right now, I got charged that. See? But yeah, dude, I will probably have some of my guests from MajesticAF on this podcast, just so it's more laid back and more fun for them. And yeah, so lately what's been going on in my life has been a little hectic, and I just wanted to adjust that. I wasn't going away. I still got the website up, still merch to get bought. Come on, guys. Support MajesticAF and Smoke 'em If You Got 'em. You know what I'm saying here? I love you all, and I didn't want to think you guys would think I went ghost or I was fucking up. I was just going through some shit. I got robbed, laptop stolen, a bunch of stuff, moving. It was just hectic. Dina got sick, my service dog, and she's the most important thing in my life. So Haley can tell you that. I messaged her, and Lindsay, 3 o'clock in the morning, thinking she was dying, about to run her thing. And I can't make this stuff up. I'm not playing the victim. My freaking van got stolen too, and fucked up. So you're gonna make this shit up. It was a movie. I had a couple of months, but I must have done something bad in the past that karma caught up to me. But karma's a mirror. It's gonna happen sooner or later. My good vibe, my good energy I'm putting in the world hasn't been that check of good energy and helping people hasn't been cashed yet. So it's looking on the up and up. So I'm gonna leave you guys with this. I love you all. The darkest nights bring the brightest stars. Like I've always said, I'm MajesticAF. I will be ending Smoke 'em If You Got 'em with a different kind of quote. It could be funny. It could be fucking inspirational. But I want to address something. One of a good friends of mine that I looked up to tried to say, he addressed that maybe I was using the victim card a lot. No, it's not that. Most of my statuses I post on Facebook are either lyrics from a song, or it's something I read in a book, or I just read in an article or stuff. I'm just someone that, I get it. There's this new alpha male positivity. Everyone be positive. Yeah. But that's also a sickness. If you think anything's positive and you tell yourself to be positive, and you go blind to real life shit, that there is negative shit in life, dude. There is things that are gonna bring you down. There is things that are gonna make you depressed. There's some that is a mental health disorder, to think everything's so gravy, nothing's bad. Blah, blah, shit happens, bro. You gotta be ready for it. I'm a realist. I'm not gonna pretend that everything's fucking gold when sometimes it's just a pile of fucking shit. Sorry, dudes. I'm not gonna be that person. I'm not gonna lie to myself and say, fuck it, everything's fucking amazing. There's always fucking golden pots and rainbows. Sorry, I'm not a little fucking kid. I'm 33 years old. I've been through the fucking ringer. I've been through hell and back. And I survived that shit. So I'm here to fucking just be real to myself. I've been grounding a lot, barefoot, grass. You guys know what it means, getting one back with the earth. My chakras will get back in line. We'll be talking about that, about crystals. I want you guys all go check out Earth Gang, one of the best rap groups by Dreamville, J. Cole's homies. Check them out. I will be also bringing this more on the road. See how I have this whole hookup that I can go out in nature and take a hike and do an episode from there. I want this to be more of a fucking, yeah, let's go walk the fucking streets and go meet some people and talk to them kind of thing. So my podcast will be sometimes inside, sometimes outside with, you know, she might be carrying the camera and stuff. You never know. I love y'all. And I'm going to end this brief pilot beginning episode of Smoke 'Em If You Got 'Em right here. Thank you for Thigh Huggers. Thank you for Vic Nation. Thank you for Black Rifle Coffee. Save our allies. Everyone pray for the Afghanis. People, fuck the Taliban. Fuck ISIS. Pray for Afghanistan. I love you, America. I love you guys. I love my fans. I love my followers. And everyone that support me. I'm going to be back, boys. This is the comeback season. God bless.